French Montana signed with P Diddy's label and became an official brand ambassador for Ciroc vodka. Before divorcing his wife of 7 years, before French Montana had bottles thrown at him while performing at Funkmaster Flex's birthday party by a rival rap crew led by Jim Jones, the Cocaine City DVD series, and releasing 20 mixtapes, bringing his net worth to an estimated $8 million. French Montana grew up in Morocco and was 13 when his family moved to the Bronx. Life there wasn't easy for any of them, and it was made even more difficult when French's father abandoned them just 2 short years later. With no means to support themselves, French can dream his family had hoped for. But don't worry, it didn't slow him down for getting his rap career off the ground, although I do blame that bullet for his decision to date a Kardashian. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life of French Montana prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. As always, be sure to let us know in the comments down below who you want us to document next. My hand was supposed to go in my pocket, but I missed. Was born just outside Casablanca, Morocco on November 9, 1984. Growing up on his spacious family estate, Kareem spent his days listening to American rap music and kicking soccer balls with his older brother Zach. In 1996, his mother and father decided to move their family to the US, hoping to make a better life for their kids. They settled in the South Bronx, and Kareem, who only spoke Arabic and French, started learning English on the streets of New York. He continued his education at Lehman High and Roosevelt High, where his language barrier quickly earned him the nickname French, which isn't the most creative name, but hey, it's stuck. The transition from sprawling Moroccan hills to cramped apartments wasn't easy for Kareem's father, and after 2 years, he wanted to go back home. Kareem's mother insisted they stay in New York. Sure, they had better opportunities there, but she was also pregnant with their third son. His father ended up leaving for Morocco anyway, abandoning Kareem when he was only 14. With no means of supporting themselves, Kareem started hustling and later dropped out of school while his mother went on welfare. He also started rapping under the name Young French alongside with his good friend Camps. The two then had an idea to put together a rap DVD where they would interview emerging hip-hop artists, report on the newest beef, and use it as a platform for some of their own tracks. Kinda like doing YouTube before YouTube was a thing. And it quickly became one of the hottest selling DVDs on the streets. Soon his friends Drew Pop, Cheese, and Brock joined French, and together they formed the Coke Boys. I guess they weren't being very subtle with that name. French's plan had worked, and demand for his he began to work on his first mixtape while also continuing to produce his Cocaine City series. 2 years later, he debuted French Revolution Volume 1 and was even able to get Rick Ross to guest on one of the tracks. His next tape, Live from Africa, marked the beginning of his relationship with the Harlem-based rapper Max B and the birth of one of the most infamous rivalries in the underground New York scene. At the time, Max was still signed to Jim Jones's Bird Gang, a group French showed getting their asses kicked in his Cocaine City Volume 4 series, or DVDs, or whatever. Jim hinted he was involved with the attack on French's life, which probably wasn't true, but was good for publicity. Soon Max B and French had teamed up on a mixtape and were trading shots with Jones's team. In 2009, Max would be. While all this was happening, French had caught the attention of Akon, and the two worked together on a few tracks together. Akon actually ended up signing him, but a few business issues with his label forced him to drop Montana. It didn't seem to slow French down anyway, because a year later he was releasing his 10th mixtape, and this time he had some big weight behind it, including 3 6 Mafia, Akon, Fat Joe, Gucci Mane, and Waka Flocka Flay. They all made an appearance on it, and the single Choppa Choppa Down was a massive hit in the South. Released in 2010, the track quickly made it onto the radio and was regular club banger in the South that year. From there, he was approached by Rick Ross and soon after P Diddy, who signed into Bad Boy Records as well as the Maybach Music Group. As for the rest of the story, well, you know the story because this is Before They're Famous. My name is Michael McCrudden, and we do all sorts of celebrity bios on here. We did one on Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert, and those blew up. It's actually got me worried for French Montana. They'd be like, that dude's old news, but we'll see how this goes. Let me know as always who you guys want to hear about next in the comments down below. We get everything done that you request. Just takes us a little bit of time, because there's a lot of you and just one of me. Well, and Azzy. Although Azzy now has a boyfriend, and I'm seeing less and less of her. Anyway guys, let us know as always who you want to see next. We'll see you guys in another video.